I really like the graphics when you start the car. Let me switch it off first. Or even the graphics when you switch off. See you. Now I'll try to start the car. I hope it repeats the graphics. Oh, very nice.
Welcome.
Very nice. And you press this. There's another thing that I like, which I'm not sure. Those of you who have bought Vios, please let me know. You see, I noticed one thing. Let's say I'm going straight now. Okay. Now I go into reverse. This is very nice. Now my car, this car that I'm driving is black in color. The car in the fantastic 360 camera is also black. Can you guys confirm with me that if you bought a white Vios or a blue, does your car inside here follow the color? Because if it does, fantastic. And it's my first time seeing this perspective. I love it, Toyota. I love this perspective. I've never seen this before, by applying like a third-person view from the front, and it's immediately so understandable, and also in a way clearer to understand than those that employ like a transparency on the car. I like this one. I really like this one. And seeing the multiple camera angles, that means the rendering work is really well done. Kudos to Toyota on this. Very nice. I haven't explored the rest, but it seems like a very good unit. You know, it looks very polished compared to, you know, previous Toyota systems. This is really nice. The touch surface, the responsiveness, yeah, it's very fast. Very nice. All right, let's drive. Suspension is good. So the whole car feels way more mature. The car feels doesn't feel like a cut price product anymore. It just feels like a small sedan, and in its own right, you know, it's a respectable product. Yeah. I mean, the closest I can sort of recall to in this segment is the Yaris, right, which I have pretty clear and distinct memories of. It's not of this level of build and presentation of a product of this segment. This level has been established by Mazda for the Japanese car makers, and it has become the benchmark for others to follow. Right. Remember, the Vios used to have a fixed stitch line on the dashboard. Now it's an actual material that feels like leather, and the stitches are real. So kudos. So really a lot more upmarket. It's a lot more upmarket now. Nice. Seats are comfy as well. Sitting position is good. Visibility is good. Very tall windscreen area. Side mirrors that are just nice enough. There's a little gap there. You know, the side mirrors are not mounted on the doors, but it is not the type that just sticks to the base of your A-pillar. Okay, this one I have like a big area, so it's basically at the base of the A-pillar, you know. But for the driver's side, okay, there's a little gap here. I don't get it, right? I mean, I don't have the little gap to see through it. Good. Instrumentation cluster is clear. Aircon is cold. have the things I want. Steering wheel size is perfect for the cabin for the size of the cabin. And Japanese cars of this segment, they always give you that throttle pedal feel when you are on a standstill. That that feeling to make it feel like the car is super responsive and very powerful, right? They do that. Not bad at all. The steering doesn't really pull itself back. This is the type of what we describe as a dead steering wheel. Is dead, but it's nice to hold. And if it's accurate enough, that's it. But it's dead. Yeah. It feels like a video game steering wheel where the servo motor is dead. So you can pull it here and it stays there, you pull it here, it stays there, that type. And there is some level of resistance. The car steers. Toyotas these days, they all handle well. They all handle well. And the suspension, do you know how much undulation and rough patches the suspension took up just now on this turn? Not only is an immediate elevation, it is also a cornering, and on the patches of the road there were patches of cement. Not just cement, it's those cement with a lot of stones in there. Is an extremely rough patch just now on that turn, and this guy just went over it like no business, no problem at all. So that is a hallmark of a good suspension. And what is this guy doing? Oh, uncle is enjoying his drive, smoking his cigar. Well, it's a CVT and a small engine. No two ways about it. This noise will come into the cabin, alright? But it's still a new car, so it doesn't sound like rattling or whatsoever, okay? But it's alright. I like the screen. Suspension is damn good. Suspension is just not Ford Fiesta or Golf Mark 7 that level, not that level yet, or Passat or 5 Series 530i, not that level yet, because just now when I went through the construction elevation, you can feel that Toyota only used a very simple method, which is to give it a really long suspension travel, you know, and then so just now at that you can feel that the whole two front wheels compress all the way in, but then they did not hit the bump stop or what, you know, it doesn't go like tung, doesn't do that, but it compressed to its max. So it sort of feel like the sensation I get from a driver is as if my car dipped, because the whole thing just compressed in, but never at one point where it felt tung, you know, doesn't do that. So it's good suspension, really good suspension. Nice. The steering is dead, man. Dead. Doesn't even pull it back straight. Yeah, I like my description. Exactly like those gaming console steering that the servos are dead, or the mechanism inside, so that you know you turn it here, it stays there, but it's still connected. Unlike those arcades where it's already broken and then it has free spinning. No, it's not like that. Okay. Okay, let's look through the internal cabin. Wind down the aircon, and here we have this really nice soft touch material. Mazda 3, Mazda 2 owners will be familiar. This thing is sort of like a leather wrap with a little bit of foam padding inside and leather stitching here. Very nice, very nice. And kudos to the supplier that came up with this. And this is also very nice. Alright, there's a little silver trim over here, like an inlay. And then here we're surprised. I'm surprised by this. There's a cup holder here. I've seen this on Hilux. I've seen this on some pickup trucks. First time I've seen it on a sedan. Probably there are some, but I can't recall now. One thing I want you all to take notice is look at this pattern on the gloss black. This is the perfect way to shape your gloss black material so that you are using the advantage of this material's inherent reflectiveness to create something that is desirable. All right, the reflectivity of this material coupled with our oily hands resulted in really bad a really bad smudge that also results in people using all types of cloth or tissue or whatnot to wipe the gloss black material, and over time, repeated wiping with dust and little particles there, it scratches the surface of the gloss black and it becomes something horrible. However, if you employ this, right, and give your gloss black material an opportunity to shine the way that it is desirable, you are taking advantage of this material. This is very, very clever. And I love the clear switch gear, everything here, right? You can switch on, child protect, and then you have auto driver's window, and then door lock and unlock. The side mirrors, no guesswork here. Everything is super clear cut. All right, all the controls with safety, the lights are all here. Very nice and logical. The pedal shifters, positive feeling. Nice for youngsters who like to, you know, play around with it when you're driving. Doesn't matter if it is what type of gearbox, CVT or whatnot. You know, a lot of people like to appear they are tall and mighty by telling people, oh, those are simulated gears. As long as when you pull it, you feel it different. When you pull this, you feel the revs go higher. That's it. That's all we need. You know, it's not about whether, oh, if it is really a transmission that needs pedals to shift gears and all that. No, right? Just to tell the engine that I want you to hold at a higher RPM. Anyway, the cluster is very clear cut. The whole thing is digital. I can press the mode button. Oh, this one is the radio. Can I switch it off? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, sorry. Is there a mute button? There must be a mute button, right? Anyway, so this one doesn't do this. Let me see which one does what. Okay, trip, and then what is this? Enter. Okay. By pressing this, I can change this. This is the clock. All right, settings. I can go up and down. And then when I select the one I want, I just press enter. Can go back. All right. Nothing much, just the average fuel and all that. Okay, but every information is there, is clear cut. Okay, moving on here. Okay, I really love the, okay, I want you all to feel this. Look at this stock, this signal stock, and listen to it. It's nice, it's very soft, right? And the feeling of this stock is very quality. You know, you have to thank the European manufacturers for being the first ones who do something like that. Even though My Aston's gear stock came straight off a Ford Fiesta and it's horrible. Anyway, steering wheel is nice to hold, leather wrap, the size is really good. Okay, and the whole even the plastics down here feels proper. And this one, to release the steering wheel, right, the telescopic is telescopic and adjustable, pretty good. Okay, so as for the foot pedal, there's nice room here for my left leg, and then everything is alright, very logical. Now as we come here, see this part, this same soft touch material covers the entire side, so that my left leg feels extremely comfortable when it rests on this. And the solidity of the build is not bad. The gear lever, the action, the shifting action of the gear lever feels like it came off a more expensive car. You know, it doesn't feel like a very cheap gear lever. Here is a large compartment that does nothing but allows you to throw everything in. Just chuck everything in. Your wallet, your e-cigarette, your phone, even though it's sort of like an odd size. Okay, all right, see, it's quite deep, and there's a little light there. Oh good, I want to show you guys this. You see the purple light? See this button? Color, intensity. I'm gonna repeatedly press the intensity. It changes color. Now it's red. I don't understand this. So this one cycles through the color. Pretty obvious, right? Now it's a white light, and then sort of like a green, and then blue, and soon purple, red. I thought it's supposed to be intensity. Blue, purple. And then what about the color? This one, let's see. Oh, this one straight up changes the color immediately. See? I don't understand now. Now it slowly changes instead of being quick. I don't understand. This one's supposed to be intensity. Okay, anyway, two new buttons that initially I do not know what they were used for. I love this one. Okay, let's go through this. Media, connect, video, pictures or whatnot. Okay, very responsiveness, very responsive. The responsiveness is really good. Okay, back here, mute, and then Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, very good. Yep, so it's a system made for you to interact with your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Okay, aircon here, very straightforward, very straightforward, very easy to use. And that's about it. You have a heel hold, you have a brake hold, and then some premium features. Electronic parking brake. I don't understand this center console. It's pretty tall, and obviously there's nothing in there. Why is this compartment so shallow? I know there are aircon vents at the back, but that doesn't mean it needs to be that high up. It could have been a lot deeper and more spacious. Kudos for having a wireless charger here. Okay, and this is quite spacious. And then up here you have sunglass holder, you have this. No vanity lights over here. You have to rely on this one, which is very bright, very nice. And then this one you don't get it, which is not good, you know. People who buy these, the girlfriend needs to have a mirror. Okay, and then you can put a large bottle over there, and the rear going in and out, that part you need to be careful, you might hit your head. Other than that, it's all right. Okay, no armrest at the back, spacious. That's it. This is its interior. So overall, I think it's very commendable. The thing has been has been improved, but I don't think the interior compartments can be mentioned in the same breath as anything out of Honda's arsenal. Okay, even Mazda's interior is very practical. Look at the Mazda 3, super practical interior. All right, that's about it. Cheers.